Iron Mouse kicks things off, revealing unpaid debt and charity theft over 500,000. The company loses every single talent, 15 streamers overnight. Two parts of this.
Do you know who the gun run is?
Yeah, the backpack guy.
Yeah, he used to be the C something. I don't know if he's still, but he was like the main tech guy at Justin TV and then Twitch, and then yeah, he's the back guy. Apparently, he's the CEO of VShojo.
Ooh, it all comes full circle.
So hold on, just to be clear, you think that it's more likely that the gun run just stole a ton of money from the org rather than they were paying talent too much and they started to get behind in their funds and they couldn't make up the difference?
This is my assumption. I'm not saying this is true, but
Here's my real life example of going to own.
Well, but this is worse. Massive VTuber. Okay, this is good. I've avoided learning anything about this whatsoever. So I can go.
These things are like pretty big, and I don't know anything about it.
I know nothing about it either. We're about to make some incredibly hot takes, not knowing anyone involved. I don't know. Am I supposed to hate? I don't even know who I'm supposed to hate here. This is gonna be fantastic. God, I hope Pirate Software is involved, please. Okay. All right. For Dan's ADHD ass. Ooh, I feel like I should know that. Jump cutter. What's this do? Watch videos up to 2 times faster by automatically skipping long pauses. Pause.
Good one.
Between sentences. Okay. I don't understand. Massive. How do I watch this?
Wait, real quick. This is an important VTuber thing. Intro to this.
Okay.
Just watch this whole thing. It's like 40 seconds. Shooting his cat like it's a car. Okay, that's it. Go ahead to the next thing.
This reminds me of people did the, for like a week, they had these videos like that they would do of you. They did one of Hassan and his dog.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Yeah. So.
Like the heart ones where it's...
You.
Yeah, it's cringe. Oh,
I don't remember the song.
We remember enough.
But now I kind of want to find it. The fan cams.
Well, okay, go to the VTuber.
I did, but like I don't understand. It's just for Dan's ADHD. Okay, it's him. Bullet Train. This was, I think, a DGGer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
From how they left, it was pretty clear it was always money related. It's weird that some of them could see the money wasn't right so early on, while it took others years. I wonder if they robbed Peter to pay Paul, which, while crazy, would explain a few things. I also wonder when VShojo completely folds, if we'll get the entire scoop. That would be interesting to hear.
Okay, what the is a VShojo?
Wait, go back. Let me context clue it. Hold on. I also wonder when... Oh, it must be an organization of VTubers.
So this is like a...
team. A virtual team.
Wait, is this like the YouTube that you used to do, though? Like where they would take all your ads?
No. That doesn't
What was that? MCO? M something?
Eventually they came to be called MCMs, multi-channel networks.
Yeah. That's not this. So this is K-pop management. Okay. K-pop management.
Well, but it's for VTubers, right?
For VTuber. It's like night management. Night media.
I don't know what is night management and night media?
They're the hold on, better car.
No one cares.
Yeah, it's a horse.
It's a horse.
Cringe.
We should eat these, honestly.
If they tasted good, I would have no problem eating horses.
They look bony, like they wouldn't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, do you know, by the way, that apparently turtles are delicious, or at least one type of turtle was super delicious. So much so, they ate them to extinction. I wonder how they tasted. It must have been amazing.
Well, back when they were eating things to extinction, I don't even think they had seasoning, so they probably wouldn't know. They're probably like, oh, this is edible. And like, think about it. You have animals that run, you have animals that fight, you have animals that have claws, and then you have turtles. And it's like, they ate the turtles to extinction. That must be real good. Or they were just slow turtles that couldn't run from people.
They got like the huge neck that can come back and like chomp your paws off. Have you seen it? Like they're like...
I don't think most turtles can do that.
Dude, turtles, first off, can get massive. Like bigger than that.
You're talking about like tortoises, and that's like an exceptionally rare...
I think that's what they were eating, is tortoises. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, this is it. All right, Iron Mouse kicks things off, revealing unpaid debt and charity theft over 500,000.
I am leaving VShojo.
I can't take any of these.
I can't either, and I feel so bad because apparently there's two parts of this.
Do you know who the gun run is?
Yeah, the backpack guy.
Yeah, he used to be the C something. I don't know if he's still, but he was like the main tech guy at Justin TV and then Twitch and then yeah, he's back. Apparently, he's the CEO of VShojo.
Ooh, it
I
all
didn't know
comes
that.
full circle. So I feel bad making fun of her because of the voice, but then not because of the voice, but because apparently she has immunodeficiency or something.
AIDS?
Maybe. I don't know.
Some kind of
She has-
autoimmune disease, you mean?
She has some sort of disease. But then I found out that she was getting everyone to donate to the IDF, which I thought was really funny because Hassan's going to have to come out and say to give money to the Immunodeficiency Foundation.
Damn. Wait, real
And
quick,
there's like a
this
big IDF logo on it as well.
important link in chat. This is what every VTuber is, okay? Every VTube viewer. People need to know this. People need to be
Viewer.
aware of what.
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's!
That's all of them.
Hold on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe he just has.
Happy New Year's!
Okay.
What?
He just pet the screen. Is this staged?
No, they're really like this. Also, wait, okay, hold on. Another question.
I feel okay. Maybe this person is just they're coping with whatever.
Yes, they're coping with being a loser in real life.
Maybe
with
they
no
have
friends.
some sort of thing.
Like, this is a guy who's like, oh, I watch like virtual streamers. And people are like, well, yeah, all streamers are virtual. And he's like, no, like virtual streamers. Okay, question. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so ever since I redid my studio and everything, I got more monitors and I set them up. And before, in the past, I've
In
had,
here?
No, upstairs.
Oh, this is not the studio anymore.
No.
This
well,
is the bastard
my studio where I
stepchild?
stream from in my apartment.
got
Okay.
it.
And I have like 4 monitors set up.
Uh-huh.
Right? Have you seen them?
No, I
man.
haven't been up there
Okay.
since the
So
incident.
lots of
It's a joke.
good one.
Sorry.
Wouldn't want some curly-haired Jews to make wrong with that, or
Fake Jews.
fake Jews. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, and I'm
Yeah.
a little disappointed. All right, I don't like looking at monitors when I have to look up. It feels uncomfortable.
Me neither. I don't.
So how do you?
I do 3 like this. That's it. I have 3.
Did you have one on over?
I still do.
Oh, but they're like cameras. You're not.
It's just
looking at
cameras.
too
I'm not
often.
looking. It's my security system. That's it. I'm not looking at. I have 3, and that's enough. The way I have it set up, I don't know how you have it set up. I'll tell you how.
It's boom, 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 boom.
No, but I have them segmented. Okay, segregated, if you will. Main one, that's whatever I'm doing. Game, web browser, movie, whatever the it is, whatever I'm working on. Main. Okay. Right side. You know what that is? Discord, WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram. That's messaging. That stays on the right-hand side, stays there. That's it. That's all that goes over there. Left-hand side, you know what it is? 2 browsers, always open, email, calendar. That's it. Left side is just reserved for email, calendar. Center is whatever I'm doing. That is how you do it.
Okay.
Try it. Okay. All right. So Iron Mouse kicks this all off. I'm not going to watch the
We'll
600.
watch some of it. Wait.
Recently, I recently
exit.
found out that for the past couple of
He's going to
months,
be extra squeaky then.
That's if this was 20 years
I have
ago,
been
maybe, but
misled by the shoujo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000 from the shoujo. I know that this is a lot.
Oh
and
my God. Do you know what would be amazing? Imagine this was a giant scam by Lily Pichu the entire time. And that, like, have we ever seen this person stream at the same time as Lily Pichu? That would, or Pokimane, that would be a scandal I could get behind.
true.
That's like,
What is the?
yeah,
Wait, what disease does she have? Because immunodeficiency.
that could just be like, eat some vitamins.
Well, I've heard of like autoimmune diseases. What is the Immunodeficiency Foundation? Sorry, keep going.
The IDF?
it's very important for me to be honest with all of you. I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of a legal procedure to unfold. So one day, I will be able to tell you the full story. But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of VShojo. If you give me a moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I know for a lot of
Okay, no, that's it. She can't say anything. That's it. So instead, let's look at this. Okay, Vishojo. I still don't know anything about Vishojo. My artists and musicians that worked with me through Vishojo never got paid. Who never got paid? Please contact me ASAP so that I can get you paid. Oh, how honorable. She has this.
Yeah, I'm saying a common variable immunodeficiency is a lifelong genetic disease that affects the immune system's ability to produce antibodies.
So what? She takes a shot?
Um,
This could be really bad. Well, it could be a serious disease. I have no idea. I'm just saying it could be funny if it's like, what would be a funny thing? Like, it's like a really fancy, remember like when Boogie said he had cancer and it's like, it wasn't? Like, maybe
yeah,
that
was dumb, but he like lied about having cancer.
Well, there's like, it's like, I'm not able to have enough hydrogen dioxide or whatever. There's some weird shit. I forget. I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying, okay, it would be funny if it was like not a big deal.
Well, since she's open about it, I imagine that people have probably
Well, maybe it
looked
just
up.
sounds serious, but maybe it's not. You
And
never
no
know.
one has actually looked up before what
You were the first to find out that Boogie was full of shit. Maybe no one looked into it.
Oh, because his thing could like kind of double as a cancer thing.
Take this guy's gavel away. He's a fake attorney. He doesn't know. It could be true. You don't know. All right. Anyways, okay. So I still kind of don't know what Vishojo is, but I'm going to assume it's a management company,
Agency,
kind of like
yeah.
Night Media or any of these other things that manage streamers that like OTK a little bit maybe. Like, hey, I'm going to replace Vishojo with OTK. Hey, if you've worked with OTK and haven't gotten paid, get back to me ASAP. All right. Got it.
I wonder why people are still using these agencies that are handling all their money. That's really weird to me.
Well, I mean, I think we can come up with an answer because it's a pain in the end. Because like right now, as far as like reaching out, trying to find someone to get sponsors, like we could make, probably we could
do these
make
people
another
do a lot
100.
of sponsorships?
We could do another 100,000 a month easily.
Maybe, sure. But do
if we had-
these people have a lot of?
I think that's what they do.
Okay.
Like that's the whole idea. Is like, hey, we'll get you a bunch of money, and then they take a cut. They only handled sponsors and that they brought. Yeah.
Later in the vid, she admits she had them handle her payments to avoid doxers. Huh. Okay. I believe the actual characters are owned by the agency. Have they ever swapped like an actor for a character before? That'd be crazy.
What? Like they own the avatar?
Apparently, yeah. That'd be epic.
Penguin Zero summary? No. We do our own summaries here.
Oh, do we not? Are we a Charlie hater here?
No, but I don't know anything. I don't
Sorry,
want
not
some.
be shoujo. Those are owned by the talent. My bad. Everybody's spamming that.
I
Sorry.
want to come up with my own wrong assumption, not get the correct assumption from someone else.
Okay, base.
He already knows the answer. I don't. He pre-watched. Okay, so what we got here?
But yes, the reason I had waited so long, the money
Another
I should
VTuber.
have received all the way back from
Times to it.
Last year, I think. Well, right now I don't even know what they have paid and they haven't, so I can't go to the specifics. But they haven't paid me for a long time. The reason that I waited for this long time is because I thought if I reveal any information that they are not paying, but yes, I was willing to quit this month, but they might like blame me. That was what I was scared of. Yes, they might like blame me for like getting the information out, whatever.
I think I have an idea.
What?
Could be wrong. I think they were getting paid a lot of money or getting promised a lot of money, and it was so good that they didn't want to risk it up. It's like, imagine that you signed a deal with Saltman Enterprises, and it's like, hey, we're going to be paying you $500,000 a week. You don't have to do anything different. Just make sure you add a redact.dev logo. You'd be like, all right, sure, let's do it.
I
And then,
here's my real life example of going to owned.
well,
That's
but
exactly what happened to
this
me.
is worse. This is worse. Well, no,
Well, no,
it's
because like
better.
an own, like when they started to fall behind on my payments, I didn't want to say anything.
Because you were like, you're paying me so much more than
Not so much that. It was so much like if I publicly out you, our relationship is probably going to be nuked, and now I have to go somewhere else while I'm waiting. I'm probably never
yeah,
going to get paid by you. And
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it sounds like, yeah.
So that, that's my thinking, is that like they were making stupid amounts of money, maybe, and that they didn't want to fuck it up. Like if I was promising to pay you $500,000 a week just to put a redact.dev logo on your shit, and like I fell behind in payments for a month, are you really going to like out me, or are you going to give me more time to pay?
My guess is going to be for these people, they probably make a decent amount of money, but they also probably don't like spend a lot of it. So
Why?
they probably, because why would they? They probably sit in their room all day.
You know, they're not actually anime.
No, but they're probably
characters.
nerdy people that like sit in the room all day. They don't spend much. So if you have a bank account and you've got like $2 million sitting in it, and like your company's starting to lapse on payments, you're probably
And
not.
then
$2 million.
You're probably not like freaking out like waiting, for your next paycheck, you're probably like, oh, I'll give them some time to respond, and then shit just kind of like lapses and gets worse or whatever. Would be my guess.
Okay. All right. So she quit.
Wait, play more. Okay.
Really?
Don't play. Hold on. Just don't click any. You're gonna play like 2 seconds and then leave, because then we don't even hear anything.
So long. The money I should have received all the way back from last year, I think. Well, right now I don't even know what they have paid and they haven't, so I can't go to the specifics. But
Cyber, in the future, when you put links here, you got to say how long. It's a 10-minute video. You need to say watch for 1 minute. Would you say that would be fair?
Or you just listen until we hear something interesting, then we can click off.
Yeah, but what about if like we're missing the best part? He needs to tell us when to stop watching.
Okay.
they haven't paid me for a long time. The reason that I waited for this long time is because I thought if I reveal any information that they are not paying, but yes, I was willing to quit this month, but they might like blame me. That was what I was scared of. Yes, they might like blame me for like getting the information out, whatever, and then like end up not paying. But now I feel like it's all over and nothing's gonna be paid, and I feel very sorry for the fans because this was supposed to be. It all came from you guys. It all came from you guys' support. And as I said, VTuber owes me a significant amount of money. Right now, it's not about the money; it's all about the trust. In the past, I've said so many positive things about VTuber, as you guys know. Like when I joined, I had a stream about like pros and cons about joining VTuber. Well, now that I know that I was well, lied to. I don't believe in anyone right now. Yes, VTuber doesn't have the talent's IP. They do not own our models. They do not own our channels. They cannot touch our channels. They cannot touch my YouTube, my Twitch, nothing. So all we lost is a significant amount of money. That's what I can say. A Ferrari amount of money. And
does anybody have they released what the amount of money is that these people have lost? Also, what is the age of the average VTuber? Like these people, is it usually known who the people are, or is it 25 to 30 plus? I think Iron Mouse is 28.
Pushing 30. Pushing P. What was pushing P from? That was a minute.
Your mom.
No, there was a thing. You pushing P.
Wasn't it like a rap song or whatever?
Yeah, it could have been. Okay. So, Gunrun is the guy
Who owns the agency, apparently.
Okay. So, Keisan calls the Vishojo Japan branch CEO, quits while live, reveals almost a full year of unpaid debt from Vishojo.
What are they taking on debt for?
Where's the call?
Top right, what is that? CEO of VShojo. The CEO of VShojo JP branch. They have different branches for different countries.
Holy Gunrun made it.
How many like VTubers are part of this agency? Had the decency to show up and provide explanations he could offer. How much you trust from him is up to you. Meanwhile, the CEO of VShojo Gunrun is completely silent and apparently absent. Where is the money, Gunrun?
Those backpacks. They were subsidized the whole time. She says she lost the equivalent of a Mercedes S-Class money. Well, are we talking a brand new one, or are we talking about a used 2008?
Well, why don't you click the tweet and find out?
Because it's more fun to speculate. Is this... She may have said, I'm owed an S-Class, and then that was assumed here. Because that could be an S65.
We could say 50 to 100K, but okay.
Yeah.
What is the how did this organization run out of money, or what? I don't understand what they would even go into debt for.
Prediction. How it all failed. We know so little right now. The perfect time to predict what happened. So obviously, it's the most common scam in the world. Money comes in. At first, very simple business. I take in $100. I give you 70. I keep 30. What do I do to make a little bit more money? This is how it all goes to shit. It always works the same. You want to know how it is? You don't know.
I take 70, you take 30. What?
Yeah, $100 comes in. I'm an agency. I'm keeping $30. I'll give you 70.
Sure, industry standard is about 15%, but usually it's probably you're doing like big cash advances, or you're paying people a premium or something, and then you're hoping that you're going to continue to grow in the future.
You know how this all comes crashing down?
How?
I'm going to tell you. I don't know, and I did not pre-watch. This is me big guessing. Net 30. You know what, guys? We're moving to net 60 now.
No.
Guys, now we're moving to net 90.
Zero chance.
That's what happened.
Absolutely not.
I think so. So what I'm saying, for you non-business cats out there, what I think happened is that originally they were probably paying these people, but they're like, hey, listen, we got to move. We're going to be paying you guys 60 days after we get paid instead of 30 moving forward. Why would they do that? Because now it's like a free... It's like a Ponzi scheme that keeps going forever, right? Because let's say I was supposed to pay Steve $70 this month, but instead of $70, it was $7,000. and there's times 100 streamers.
It shouldn't net 30, net 60 shouldn't change things into a Ponzi scheme. It just means you can float money a little bit longer.
That
The
I
thing
can
that's
have.
Yeah, but what are you spending it on? That's
That's for
what
me.
causes-
It's just fraud, right? Is my guess is like, so if I go
Well, that
from
has nothing to do with net 30, net 60. That's just you stealing money then.
yeah, but that's I think how it usually happens is that you push people out more and more, and then eventually what happens is it all comes crumbling down at an event when, okay, I'm still able, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul type of thing. So I'm getting sponsors right now to pay you for the stuff that you did 90 days ago. The problem comes when you start hitting the early months of the year, okay? And
Yeah, but
then-
that shouldn't matter because you should have all the money sitting in the bank account from when unless you're literally stealing the money.
yeah, that's my guess of what happened.
Okay.
That's
That
my-
has nothing to do with net 30. That's just them stealing money. You might be able to maybe steal a little easier with net 30, net 60 stuff, but like,
Well, because they're not stealing it.
no, they
You
are
don't-
stealing it because they're spending it
They're
clearly.
they're not stealing it.
Where's the money going then?
Listen, it's not. It's that's why to them it makes sense, right? It's like I'm still going to pay you for this. We're pushing the payment terms from net 30 to net 60.
But where's the money going?
Well, as long as we keep getting more deals coming in, nothing changes. No
Where's the
different.
money going?
Well, I'm taking it right now.
What does that mean? You're taking? You
Well,
shouldn't
I'm
ever
owner-
be taking that money.
I'm owner in the company.
doesn't matter.
You obviously don't understand. Money that is
Are you trying to trigger me?
Intermediary.
Hold on, I just need to know. You're trying to trigger me right now. Yes
No.
or no. Okay. If you make $1 million a year,
Yeah.
okay, and I own some company.
Look, Destiny's retarded. I agree. Unreal Funk Dev.
If you get $1 million a year, you're earning $1 million a year from a platform, and I get to take 10% of that. Okay, 100K.
Yep.
Right. I'm supposed to pay you, or let's say 1.2 million, or to keep it simple, I pay you 100K a month.
Yep.
All right, is theoretically and then I take 10%. Right. So really, I pay you 90,000 a month. Okay. If I push that out to a net 60, all right.
Yep.
I'm still getting the revenue from your platform immediately. So when
Yep.
your AdSense pays out, let's say they pay on an instantly or a net 30, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to have a 30-day float there where I have an extra 90K in the bank or 100K that I owe you 90 of and I get to keep 10 of. But you're saying but I'm asking that 100K, if I'm moving you out to a net 60 and your revenue is coming in on a net 15 or a net 30, that means that I just have that extra money sitting there. I would never withdraw that money.
You could. It is the company's money.
Hold on.
You're missing it.
No.
You're not. See, this is why my people are known as the bankers, and your people are the one that we lend to.
Company's money is not a company's bank account. Especially, you're not even talking about the bank account.
I'm sorry.
You're
Is
talking
this an
about
escrow account?
future revenues. Yeah, you can't just withdraw all
Yes,
that
you
money.
can.
That's embezzlement. You're
No.
stealing it.
Wrong.
Okay.
You're wrong.
I'm not. I'm absolutely not.
You are
incorrect there.
100%
I guarantee
incorrect.
you, I'm not
Sorry,
incorrect.
is this
there.
an illegally mandated escrow account?
There is no world where the business
on.
owner can just.
You're not answering my question.
What?
Is this a escrow account?
It's set up in such a way that the revenue is probably going to you. Yeah.
No.
In terms of like in terms of what specific accounts are they doing it? I'm not sure.
It's not an escrow account. Just say no. It's not an escrow.
I don't know if it's set up as an escrow account. or
Of
not.
course, it's not an escrow account. It's a deal that you've never done an escrow account.
Sure,
Anyway.
that's fine.
I have
But
an
even if
agreement
it's an
with-
ordinary ass bank account, if they withdraw all the money,
It's
they're-
not your bank account, is it?
What? It's not whose bank account?
It's not your bank account. It's my bank account.
Yes,
I have an
but,
agreement.
but you owe me that money from the revenue. If you
I
take
do,
that
I
money,
do, and I'm going to
then
pay
I can
you.
sue you.
No.
Absolutely,
As long as I
yes.
keep paying you on time.
Not if you're not paying.
That's not your. Yeah, that's when things come.
If your
falling
company
apart.
were to be liquidated, that would be like one of the first class of people to get paid out is like owed revenues from money you've done. You can't just withdraw all the money that's to be paid out in the future. Go, oops, we ran out of money. LOL. You're just stealing money.
I'm talking. So, what we're talking about here is, it's not stealing until you can't make that payment anymore. As long as you keep having more and more money come in to make up for the deficiencies that you had in the past, you've never done anything illegal.
I agree with you and I understand you, but the implication.
So it's not illegal.
But you're saying different. There's a difference between the owner just taking a massive, huge load disbursement from the company versus
Okay.
the company is reinvesting and then they up and then they've got less money coming in and now they can't pay back the people that they're owed. That's why I'm saying if the company went bankrupt, my guess is they were either paying premium contracts, so they were paying more than the people were actually making in revenue, or they were paying huge we'll give you 50,000 signing bonus or whatever, and then eventually they just ran out of money in their account to pay people. But it shouldn't just be the owners like, we had an extra 10 million in the bank account. I withdrew like 8 million because I figured more money's coming in.
This is what you call, this is like moron, baby's first crime, doing it like this, which is not surprising, which is why Gun Run is probably, it makes sense to me, is probably this is how it got like this. So
So hold on,
It's-
just to be
it's
clear,
e-
you think that it's more likely that the gun run just stole a ton of money from the org rather than they were paying talent too much and they started to get behind on their funds and they couldn't make up the difference?
This is my assumption. I'm not saying this is true because I don't know anything about this whatsoever. But it's my. I would say that's is that Occam's razor? Most likely explanation is true, or is that Hanlon's?
Simplest amount of variables, whatever, can be Occam's.
The most easiest thing to understand here is that he saw a lot of money in a bank account and he said, well, money keeps coming in, I'll take some out. And then deals started drying up, because the truth of the matter is that as long as you kept making your payments over time, eventually you could make up that because, I mean, don't forget, you're getting 30% of each deal or whatever it is.
Yeah, I guess maybe, but
It
like,
would
you're
never have been illegal what you did. You are allowed to use the money in your bank account however the you want, as long as you pay your streamers on time. No, there is no law saying like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have anything else in. I can say I'm expecting a huge thing, so I'm just going to use some of this money and get myself.
Sure, but like if you run a grocery store, okay, and a whole bunch of people buy from you, you're not spending, and you expect to profit 7% or whatever from all your sales.
Yeah.
Let's say that you sell $1 million of groceries a day. The owner of the grocery store is going to take that $1 million and say, oh, hopefully we'll sell enough that we can like.
They could if with all of their distributors they were on a net 30 payment terms, and then they pushed all their distributors to be like, you know what, we're going to start paying you guys 60 days out instead. It's more convenient for our accounting, and all the distributors are going to be like, all right, we don't want to lose your business because you buy our maple syrup and everything.
But you're like,
that's how it happens all the time. This is like the most common way for this type of like scam.
I don't think that'll be what comes out, but we'll see, I guess.
Well, I hope I'm right.
Okay.
I'm going to look really stupid if I'm.
Because even making up that money is going to be challenging, because you're not just if you were withdrawing your 10 or 15% early, sure, but if you're withdrawing 100% of that revenue coming in, and only 15% of that is yours, then the next paycheck, you're not relying on all of it being paid back. It's going to be like by small pieces at a time. Like you would need like
remember when the money comes in, it is 100% the company's money. You just have a note, not even a note. You have a promise that you will pay these streamers.
I understand
that
what you're saying,
but it doesn't mean it has to come out of this specific amount of money.
I understand what you're saying, but it's not magic. Like, let's say that you do that. Let's say that, like, oh, Dan got paid. I paid him $100,000 last month, but it was sitting there and it's a net 60, so I just took it all. And then let's say that on the first, you're like, oh, by the way, I quit. Then it's like, oh, because now when the next month rolls around, I have to pay you $100,000, and I'm not going to get that new $100,000 coming in.
Yeah, that's why the economies of scale usually balance that out. If you're working with 100 streamers, it's not a big deal. This is how it worked with Madoff's shit. If one person wanted to get their money out, guess what? They could.
But that was a Ponzi scheme. They lied. They cooked the books on that.
Well,
if you're saying that he's like stealing, like what he's doing, this is not normal behavior. That would just be stealing. He's just like stealing money if he thinks he can withdraw 100% of the funds personally.
I do think that this is what happened, that it would have been stealing, essentially, right? When it got to that point. I'm just saying I'm not saying what he's doing is right. It's obviously it's theft, right? But I'm saying that it's.
Well, we don't know if it's theft yet.
Well, we know nothing. We're completely speculating. I'm just assuming that that's.
I think that like the gun run has been in this business for like 20 years. Would he really just try to
making backpacks? Let's take it a step down.
He was like the leading streamer backpack innovator guy, right? Don't most people go to him, or they did it for the IRL streaming backpack stuff?
How big are you estimating the streamer backpack market to be? We're not in 2005 anymore, where we need like 15 phones, 16 PlayStations to get constant internet. Like my one Verizon phone will.
He's
fine.
like well connected in the industry. He's got like a high reputation, right? He probably
people probably found themselves like that over their head.
Maybe got a good 8-figure payout when Amazon bought Twitch. He might have had equity there.
No shot.
If DJ Wheat did
8 figures,
DJ Wheat that was $1 billion exit. $1 billion exit. Not a lot of people had equity in that company. A lot of people made it out. DJ Wheat said he could retire for life for the money that he got on his exit.
Yeah, but that could be like 2 or 3 million. He could retire for life.
A guy with a family is saying that?
You could. $3 million kind of invested conservatively. He might think that like, hey, I already own my house. I can make it off $60K a year.
I think it wouldn't surprise me if the gun run had a decent equity and made a lot of money. I just don't see him completely destroying his reputation to withdraw an extra 100, however much money. I feel like they were probably running the business poorly. That's going to be my guess.
Yeah, and I think the way that they're running the business
it's not by him withdrawing money early because he thought he could steal it and spend it personally. But maybe he did, and it'll come out.
God, I'm going to be so rock hard vindicated if that's what happened. The answer is not going to be in here, is it? It's millions.
Well, why don't we click through and find out?
Because
see what Cyber's prepared for us.
I feel like we don't know the answer yet. Okay, so the CEO said nothing. It's in Japanese. Nobody cares. All right. Other talent speaks out. Nobody cares. The company loses every single talent. 15 streamers overnight. Rip. Okay. Vishojo has been taken down. Destiny, the only reason Dan could be right is because he could convince stupid-ass VTubers that he could delay the payment. Well, that's how it always works. But a single VTuber remains. Who is it? They're going to get their payment.
They're going to be the only one.
And they're going to be laughing, too. They are the one that has requested the payout from Madoff. Oh, it said not a single one. But then there was one. No, maybe not. Okay, please donate to the IDF here.
Check out that. Click that stream charts thing or whatever on the left. In DGG chat. Somebody linked the...
This one? Stream charts. Vishojo. Never get tired of that. Yes, I am a human. That was Japanese accent. Curl still 0. Okay.
This is over 30 days. June 24th to July 23rd.
It feels like Iron Mouse is their whale here. And the other ones like don't matter, maybe? How do I... 540, 2.3,
It's only showing us the top 3 and the rest are like locked behind paywall. So.
Oh. Yeah, but we can see this number, right?
What is that? Followers at the end of the selected watch period. Okay, I don't know.
So Iron Mouse is 2.3 million, and then this Project Melody is 708. So small, and then let's see. Actually, hold on. 650, 900, 1.1. Call that 1.2, 1.3, 1.8, 2 million, 2.35, 2.7.
I don't think we're gonna find anything.
No. I'm guesstimating here. So essentially, Iron Mouse had 2.3. All of these other ones combined had 2.7. So I don't think we're talking about the millions that people are acting like this is my guess.
What did anybody say? It was millions?
I think someone said this was millions. Like if Iron Mouse has owned a S-Class, or who's owned an S-Class? Maybe one of the smaller people has owned an S-Class.
Go back to see if there's any more tweets or news or whatever.
That was it.
Other talent speaking out. Okay,
Oh
scroll
my
up.
God.
These people are just random complainers. Haters.
True.
Feeling ashamed for all the positive stuff I've said. Translations from chat. K, son gave me courage. You've been really good at co-founder in shock. Oh, what's the co-founder thing in the bottom right, I guess?
Ooh. Okay. K-san said she was owed Ferrari money. Yeah, but are we talking about like
yeah, they just need to say the
2005
amounts. Why are we doing this in cars?
I don't-
Because a Ferrari could be like a cheap one. You can probably give her $250,000, right? Or you could spend like $10 million for like the crazy rare ones.
Let me
No,
get like an F340. No, wait, that's the wrong one. F430. What was the one before the 430? It was the
the Ferrari Roma is generally considered the cheapest new Ferrari you can buy
they
with
could
used
be a
models.
Ferrari California. That's what we're talking about. The of the California. Yeah, the 360. Thank you. The California is the cheapest one that there is right now.
Okay.
The used one. I think you can get them for like 70. maybe.
Okay. Well, this company went under. We're gonna find out later. It's because they mismanaged their funds. Not
No,
because
we're
they
gonna
were
find out
withdrawing it
later. Yeah,
randomly.
it's gonna be mismanaged our funds, all right, right into Gun Run's pocket. That's my guess.
All right.
Okay,
We'll see.
based off of zero information. Okay, so all right, this has been
It's
exciting.
6 figures It means it's a lot of money. Six figures, I think when you hit the wealth level, I think six figures is like the most misleading amount of money figure amount.
Whenever someone says anything and they say figures, I'm like, so it's that number all the way at the bottom.
Well, when I hear somebody say seven figures, I don't necessarily think it's like 1 million. But if somebody says, like, oh, I make six figures, you make 120,000 a year.
Yeah.
That's it. You're never, ever
I
making.
sold my company for 7 figures. Oh, so like 1 to 2 million?
Maybe.
Because I feel like others would be like, you know.
I feel like six figures always, it's under 150 every time. But I feel like past that and below, before that maybe. But so when somebody says like, oh, six, because if you lost like 500K, you're never saying like, oh, I lost a six-figure amount. You're saying 500K. Do you know how there are time capsules?
I'm familiar with the concept.
We need to do that with humans, okay? And we need to bring them out like every 5 or 10 years to tell us like how much has unacceptably changed.
Oh, it's a spilled protein drink. Okay, I guess that's slightly
okay.
better. All right, here we have train wrecks looking. I mean,
I was in the middle of a thought.
sorry. Time capsule.
People every 5 to 10 years.
So what, they're going to just live in an underground bunker?
That wasn't the point I was trying to make.
Okay.
We used to talk about like automated reviews and shit. You know, it's kind of annoying. You can't trust literally any review online anywhere. Like all of that is pointless now. You notice that, right? Like and like basically all comments and everything are like
On Reddit
kind
as
of
well?
everywhere. Yeah. Like it's gotten to the point where you can't really interact with or engage with almost anything. It's kind of
Maybe sites like Angie's List and will make a comeback.
will they? Would they?
I mean, because it's like a verified, like 100, or the other example could be Nextdoor. Like, you know, these people live in your neighborhood, so you can kind of like, you can't really fake it. They send you a letter, and that's how you get your account activated.
Holy shit. We end up going back to like a desegregated internet or a segregated internet just because you can't trust anything on the wider net anymore.
I do think that there should be, for some things, you should have like I don't want to say a national ID, but like there should be like one account per whatever type things. And it's like, you know, a real person did this type of shit, like a hash of your.
The government has an OAuth service, right? You know that, right? That
No, I had no idea.
you've probably used it before. Like if you've ever sent into the SSA
Oh,
website,
the
it's
login.
like ID.me or something. I don't know.
Well, that's not the government. Someone else owns that, but they use that to.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
ID.me is a company that is used to verify different. Like, you can verify that you're a first responder. You can verify that you're a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
You can verify that you're a nurse, for instance. It's just a service that acts as a middleman in between.
Yeah, I'm aware of like how these things work. I thought that was like a government ran.
No, it's not. No, it's a company.
Oh, well, that's crazy.
They do discounts and as well.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of, secure.login.gov. That's what I was thinking of. Login.gov.
Well, that's just the
is a-
government's, like.
Yeah, but it's nice because like the government is what literally has like your social security number, and right? So if you wanted to have like a single sign-on,
Yeah,
like
but
a single...
I also really don't like the idea. Like, Social Security is dead now. And what I mean by it's dead is just like, it's a inherently insecure system. It's 10 digits. That's it. Like, and everyone's is already known. And that's it. This is like the world's worst way to authenticate anyone about anything ever. We need something better.
Maybe, but like if you had to use, like let's say in lieu of typing in your social security number somewhere, which we agree is kind of silly, you had to like OAuth with your login.gov thing. Well, in that, it should just be one account per person. You shouldn't be able to have bots mass do that. You shouldn't be able to steal somebody's identity because obviously it should be restricted to one SSA per account and like one account per SSA, right? So like you can't have the same social security, not SSA, social security number. You can't have the same social security number across multiple accounts. Like I feel like it would suck, but like I feel like you kind of have to do it at some point. Because yeah, those, like I feel like everybody's social security number has been leaked like 4 million times.
Yeah, there's got to be. I've thought a little bit about this. There should be a better solution to it. The natural instinct, I think, is to try and go towards biometrics. But the problem with biometrics is simple: is that if someone finds a way to steal your biometrics, like copy your fingerprint or your iris or whatever we're using, there really is no password reset for your thumbprint. Like, you're just cooked.
Yeah, the issue with biometrics is people think that biometrics were made for security. It's like, not really. The biometrics are made for convenience because I think there was like a HackerCon. They talked about this like 20 years ago or some shit. Because I remember the quote that I remember being left with me was biometrics are a password that you leave everywhere. Like, imagine if every time you touched something, you left the password to whatever thing, or anytime you look at a camera. Because I remember even 15 years ago, they were showing how you could lift people's iris scans off of Facebook photos just because the cameras had gotten so many megapixels to the sensor or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was like, what, you can't use this, you know? Yeah. How do things like Authy work?
Authy or like Duo or like Google
Anything
Authenticator.
that has like a code that changes every 30 seconds. How do both machines know what the code is? Does it require you to be connected to some kind of clock or?
So back in the day, I don't know if you remember this, but they used to have actual physical devices that were
I know I have one now. Yeah.
You have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's based off of those I think are based off of a predicted decay of something. I think the new ones are just off of, it's like a shared secret that they both have.
I'm just trying to think of how they keep track of the time between each other.
The better question is like, how can you predict, you can. So you start with a seed, and from that time, basically, you know what the output of that seed will be at any point in time. So you can actually, if you have the seed, you know, like the thing you scan when you set up a 2FA code, that QR code, when you set it up, with that, you could print out every 2FA code for all time that your thing will ever use, ever, from there. You could, like right now, you could go and do it. From now until infinity. You could have 1 billion codes, never need your ever. It's just it's like a hash. It takes your seed phrase times, and then it hashes it with the current time, and then it outputs a number based off of those two things. Like you're doing like MD5 current
And you're
time.
relying on everybody's clocks being accurate to where this works within 30 to 40 seconds because that's how often it changes.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Actually, that's why if you go into this computer right now and we go into the BIOS and we change our date to be wrong, okay, will stop working on the computer. Like websites, the SSL certificates will not work. You won't be able to connect to various websites.
I feel like the signing on stuff is more sophisticated these days. Like it doesn't work that way.
It does.
Are you sure?
Yeah, if we go in the BIOS and we set it to be like 2020, nothing's going to work.
I feel like that's not true anymore.
It is.
We'll test it in the future.
Okay.
Because you used to be able to do weird hacks by, like, if you set your clock forward, you could do dumb stuff to get around.
Yeah, that's like
launch
like
days or something on Steam. You could play a game or
these are like
earlier.
this was like 100 years ago type of shit. But like now it's a little bit different. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it. Just think of it like a simple MD5 hash. It's a one-way hash.
So you think inside the things just have like
there's a seed
clocks
phrase.
or something?
It's a seed phrase.
I understand how hashing and everything works. I'm just curious how they sync the time. But you're telling me
inside
that
the physical device or in the physical device, yeah, there's like a little quartz, thing that never loses track of time.
Do they keep track of? Do they have like time zones built in as well?
Well, it's not based off of a time zone. They're all of them probably run off of UTC or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like based off time. It's just like internet time is, I think there's a thing. It's like UTC or
is it +0 or whatever? Okay.
Yeah, 0000.
Okay.
+1 for me for knowing that.
Wait, can you click that DHS tweet? Not that.
What?
Wait, I'm posting it. Oh, what the? Is that like Lady Liberty chasing away the Indians?
A heritage to be proud of, a homeland worth defending. American progress, John Gast. So
It's Manifest Destiny. Oh, that's the lady?
where are the Indians?
Is that not them on the bottom left?
Hold on.
Rip.
Oh, yeah,
Goodbye.
they're...
Whoa!
Whoa, 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 holy shit. You know what? Second peek. All right.
What? She had a thing on. A
Um,
little unhinged, but okay.
Where's the... I'm not at my home computer, so I can't respond to this with the Hassan Piker. And there is no proof that a Kamala election would be any different. Like, I would quote tweet and do this, but I can't. I don't have the stuff handy. But this is the type of stuff. It's the gift that never stops giving, Hassan Piker. Terrorist, I think, at this point, I feel comfortable in saying. Like, I think when you say that you want to start funding Hamas, when do you cross the threshold of being a terrorist supporter to being a terrorist, in your opinion? Like, if you direct people to support the terrorist organization.
I just call him a terrorist. Just do it.
Well, I feel like he is, but I don't know the legal definition of where it would be at this point. Suck done left.
Yeah, I was going to actually quote tweet that earlier, and I just noticed he did it. And just quote tweet it to say 14 words, because it is 14 words long, but I don't know if that matters.
Wait, what do we... Capital HH, post is 14 words long, odd capital letters, ADHH. Where's the AD? What about the P and the J and the G? What?
That's the title of the picture and the author or artist.
I think it's reaching.
Yeah?
You don't?
You're the Jew. You tell me.
I hereby declare, speaking for all Jewish people, nothing. Hey, speaking of which, did you know that there's like almost another hour of this podcast that you're not going to see on this YouTube video? If you want to get the full thing, you have to be a Patreon subscriber, which you can do at patreon.com/anything else. You also have very cool things that you get in there, like being able to be on the live show viewer call-ins, suggesting the topics, and like behind the scenes footage. There's some really good stuff there. So yeah, check it out.